All right, so how can you be absolutely certain that your crowdfunding campaign for your film will definitely be successful way before you've even started to do any work on it? That's what I'm going to be covering in today's video. And if you like videos like this, then make sure you subscribe to this channel and make sure you smash the like button. Hey everyone, Jordan Bunton-Williams here, founder of 100 Day Film Financing. And today I'm going to be showing you how you can validate your film idea before you even start to do any work on it, because you don't want to end up in a situation where you've already spent 10 months working on your film, you've already written a script, you've already hired crew, only then to realize actually people don't really want to watch this film, right? That's the worst position to be in. So what we need to do is we need to figure out the subjects and topics that people are irrationally passionate about. And you'd be surprised at the sort of subjects that people are irrationally passionate about. There are people who have run a crowdfunding campaign for a film where all they do is visit all of the railway stations in the UK and they just film the process. That's it, that's the film, right? They ended up raising tens of thousands of pounds for that film. People were literally throwing money at them so fast it made their head spin. How's that even possible? Well, it's because they made a film about a subject that people are irrationally passionate about. Believe it or not, there is a demographic of people who are extremely passionate about trains and railway stations, and so when they see anything on that topic, they're always interested. So the closest parallel I could give as an example would be, let's say you're working on a project. Your mum and your dad will always support you, right? It doesn't matter what the project is, your mum and your dad will always support you, and that's because it's only natural for every parent to be irrationally passionate about wanting to see their children succeed. So by that same token, if you were to make a film on the topic of trains, or if you were to make a film on the topic of politics, people are passionate about politics, or if you were to make a film on another important topic like civil rights, these are all topics that people are insanely passionate about. So if you were to make a film on any of these topics, then you know you already have an audience for that film. Guaranteed, right? Like, can you imagine a world where every single person on the entire planet will just be like,
no, I'm not really too passionate about politics, or, you know, I'm not really too passionate about civil rights. Doesn't really mean anything to me.
Like, it's not gonna happen, right? There will always be people that are irrationally passionate about these subjects. So that's one way of validating your film before you even start to do anything. And if you're really cautious and you want even further validation, so let's say, for example, you're making your film on the topic of civil rights, and you want even more validation. All it takes is just a simple search on Facebook, typing in civil rights, and then immediately you will see all of the Facebook groups that are dedicated to civil rights. And then all you need to do is just join one of those Facebook groups and just make a simple post in that group saying something along the lines of, hey people, I'm going to be making a film on the topic of civil rights very soon, and the film will cover these different areas. Would anyone be interested? Comment down below. And then what you'll start to notice is certain people within this Facebook group. So here's all the people in the group. So let this represent all of the people inside this Facebook group. After you've made your post inside this group, what you'll start to notice is that a certain percentage of people within this Facebook group would either start to like your post, they would share it, or they would comment on the post. And if you find that people are commenting on the post, saying things along the lines of, yes, I'm interested, this sounds like a good idea, I would love to support this, then it is a known fact that if people are willing to support your project by engaging with you, then there is a small percentage of people who would be willing to support your project even further with their bank cards. Now, obviously, the number of comments you get will vary depending on the size of your audience, so you don't really need to worry about how many comments you get. Of course, if you get people commenting saying things along the lines of, this is a terrible idea, or I would never support a project like this, then of course, don't make the film. But even if you just get 2 or 3 comments from people saying, yes, I'm interested, or yes, I'm in, then this is proof that if this were expanded to a larger audience of people, Kickstarter's audience, then you will obviously have a larger number of people willing to vote with their bank card. But all of this will only be possible if you know how to use Kickstarter's algorithm to your advantage. And if you don't know how to use Kickstarter's algorithm to your advantage, then today is your lucky day, because I also have a completely free 1-hour masterclass that walks you through the entire process of how to run successful crowdfunding campaigns specifically for films. So if you want to get instant access to that masterclass, just click the link below, or just go to 100dayfilmfinancing.com and you can access that right now. So that's all I have for you today, and I hope this helps, and I'll see you on the next video.